This is the very dirty engine bay of our 1974 Triumph Spitfire Mark IV. It runs really well, but it's very, very dirty, and we're going to try and improve this side of the engine a little by giving it a good clean. We also have a fuel leak that we need to resolve, which is coming from this little pipe here and where it connects to that float bowl. So all we're going to do is take off the inlet manifold, the carburettors, the float bowls and the air filters and all the gubbins in between, and give them all a good clean. We're going to polish some parts, we're going to paint some parts, and we will replace a few bits and bobs as well. And then hopefully once we put it all back, it will make a little improvement to the engine bay. Now this is the inlet manifold. It's a bit manky, so we will give this a good clean and then it'll get painted. And the carburettors, float bowls and air filters will all be taken apart. We'll polish the dash tops and the float bowls, and we'll give everything a good clean. I've taken apart the carburettors. This is just one of them. I would take them apart a little further if I was changing the type of jet that we're using, but we're not doing that this time. They've sat in degreaser in parts, so they've all been degreased and they'll get a good wash down. There's the piston, that looks okay, and the springs. I'll change the gaskets. The float out of the float bowl we've removed so that we can access the needle valve, which is fine. I'm going to keep that because it worked fine. And there's the jet. That's a standard jet. I'd normally replace wax stat jets with standard, but this was already standard and it worked well. We'll replace those fuel pipes and clips, and we'll clean the air filter and re-oil it. And here we are, finished, cleaned and put back together. So the dashpots have been polished a little, as have the float bowls. I've replaced the braided fuel pipes. We've polished the copper fuel pipe. We've replaced the clips. We've cleaned and re-oiled the air filters, and we've painted the inlet manifold. And of course we have new gaskets in between everything. So it's much nicer now. It should have cured the fuel issue that we had as well, the little leak. So the next thing to do is pop it back on the car and test it.